there he is. Whoa! The camera's changed. Hey guys! How's it going? It's just me. It's just little old Matt today. We're all on the wonk and everything. Sorry about this. Should have been more prepared. How's it going, stream? How's it going, chat? Welcome to TerraTech. Is that right? Still on the wonk. That's fine. How is it going? What's going on, chat? Everyone's saying hello. Good stuff. Wikipedia, thank you so much for making the colour schemes. Remembered having to repaint every step of the way was annoying. Didn't really do much myself. But you're welcome. Welcome to the stream. A slight change of plan for today. We were meant to be streaming we were meant to be streaming how to mod in TerraTech with James. James Flannery of Fansmod fame from Minecraft. If anyone knew about modding a game, it would be him. However, he's been strucken down with some sort of illness, so he's not in today. Which means slight change of plan. You've just got me on my own, but we are going to try something slightly different, and I'm quite excited about it. We're going to be doing we're going to be rebuilding the mini Heli from Creative. So this was brought up on Steam today. I noticed this on Steam, and I have to agree, the mini Heli in Creative is a bit awkward to use at the minute. I don't know if anyone else has that feel, but I do feel like it's a bit rubbish, and I will show you exactly what I mean right now. Panda B3R, are you close enough to console by the future update to say an exact date? I want to mark it on my calendar. No date to give just yet. I have a massive smudge on my glasses, that's annoying me. No date to give just yet. However, we are edging so close. We are so close to the console update. I do wish I could give you more info, but these things are subject to change. So, and also we just like being really secretive. We're like ninjas, or we're like the Illuminati. The Illuminati. Thanks, Wikipedia. Hey Thongstar, how's it going? Yeah, so no much more news to report on that front, I'm afraid. Anyway, back to the plan. So, thanks for letting me know that none of my bubbles. This also, but doesn't butter my crumpet. Lots of messages popping up. Anyway, so this is kind of how the helicopter operates presently, and I'm not a fan of it because it's really awkward. So what I thought we could do is, come on, we're off. Too much. Too little. Too much. Up we go. So it's really kind of pernickety, and I think it's got gyros on there that are overdoing it. I don't know. I just feel like it's not the best representation of what a helicopter can be. So let's zoom in a bit. So we've got. I think there's like adjustment thrusters. There's a couple of. Okay, there's a propeller underneath. Not sure what that propeller is even doing. Okay, there is quite a small venture. Maybe we need more gyros because they're quite weak. The venture gyros. Anyway. So this is it. Actually, I'm going to say this, and now I'm going to backtrack. But I think it's not changed. I could be wrong, but I still think it's nice to update it. So instead, I'm going to get you guys to help me build or rebuild the mini Heli, because right now it's a bit awkward to use. Cool. So, all right. Let's exit out of here. I'm going to load into R&D. Is the Better Future going to have a story and a robot? A story? Hey Shido, welcome to the stream. It won't have any more story than the PC version currently does, if that's what you mean. It'll have all the missions, so all the sort of hover missions and anti-grav missions and all that good stuff where you fly through gates and it all looks really cool. That's still going ahead, and it should have Hubble or Hubble. Yeah. So yeah, we'll have the NPC for Better Future. So watch out, and it's so close. The original Wowie asks, what corporation will the dynamos probably go to? Good question. I actually don't know. That is currently to be confirmed. I'm hoping Maylan may join me. If anyone else is in stream that may know, by anyone else in stream, I mean, does anyone from the office or the studio upstairs know? Because I don't. I'd imagine if I was to hazard a guess, I'd say venture, just because it kind of fits their identity better. Maybe better future. It's all about they're all about like energy efficiency and stuff. I think Dynamo should belong to a new corp. I think it would be pretty great, but until a new corp comes out, I would add it to venture. Good idea, Panda. Anyone else? Any other takes on venture? Any other input? Right. So now, guys, full disclosure. I'm gonna have to go full screen for this. I have never built a helicopter in TerraTech before. I need your help. I'm rubbish at it. I've never done it before. Help me, guys. Please? Where do we even start? That's a good question, isn't it? Where do we even start? It's got to be Hawkeye. That's the criteria. It has to be called Hawkeye. The tech. So let's put a Hawkeye cab down. That's a good place to start, isn't it? You can go away now, Mr. GSO cab. And we're going to build him up, beam him up, spin him around so he's pointing in the right direction. Right. The TerraTech Discord has been going at ham at it. Yeah, the new Dynamo. We don't call them exploits. That's a bit disingenuous. We like to call them unintended features. Oh, we don't. I made that up. Okay, right. Helicopter, guys. Helicopters in TerraTech. How does it work? I asked that question like I know the answer. I don't. Give me some top tips for building a helicopter in just using just using Hawkeye in TerraTech. Wikipedia, you're no use to me, to Wikipedia. Okay. You reckon the Dynamo has to be venture? They have no power at all, and they are all about speed. It's that's a very good point. They haven't got much in the way of power generation. So, okay, right. I'm just going to start building away what I think might look like a helicopter. If this doesn't go to plan, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load in the Hawkeye. What's in the flops? The Hawkeye tech. And basically try and improve it. Although, I don't really know what more you can do to it, to be honest. Right. Building blocks, right guys? Building blocks for a helicopter. So we're going to need the tail to come out. Oh, whoopsie. The tail's going to come out here. A bit of tail fin on there. Right. Okay. That's looking about right. Let's pop that on there. Right, no, let's leave that. We need to get it functional first. Let's make a functional helicopter. We need a Hawkeye, large Atlas rotor. Yeah? Large. Let's put it there. Too big. Let's move you forward or central. Cool. Yeah, Shido says, so you put a spinny thing on the top and a spunky thing at the back. 10 out of 10 helicopter guide. What would we do without you, Shido? What would we do without you? Right, let's build this tail out. It's looking kind of helicopter-y, even already. God, I'm good. Right, that's like that. Okay, where's the... Let's pop a tail fin on here. Not like that, thank you very much. There we go. Let's go back one. There we go. Right. Now, kind of looking like a helicopter, right, guys? Wikipedia says toss down an SCU. I will toss down an SCU. Is there an SCU anywhere? It's an accessory. Is it accessories? I can never remember where SCUs go. Okay, it's not an accessories. It's not weapons. It's in manufacturing. There we go. Suck 'em up, boys. There we go. Right. Okay, so can I bring that in one more block? Keeping it tidy. Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's just see how we get on with this, right? I'm going to change the control scheme. I'm going to add helicopter. Apply and exit. Right. Give it a bit of lift. Bit of lift. Too much lift, too much lift, too much lift. Oh my goodness. Right. So, that needs to be more central then, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Okay, still no good. Still no good. Let's bump it forward to this middle bit. Whoa! Okay. So, we've still not found the sweet spot. Maybe we can balance it in other ways, but let's just budge this through to here. Give it some of that. Ooh, okay. Stay in build beam. Right. Yeah, Wikipedia mentions landing gear. Let's check out some landing gear, shall we? You're not landing gear. What I need is these. Small landing skid. Landing skid on the. Oh, thank you very much. Side or bottom? Yeah, more weight seems easier. Good suggestion, tweak. Right. How about this? Gear off. How about we do get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. Two at the front. What do we think? There we go. What have I done there? There we go. Right. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So I'm hoping that that's added a bit of weight. Right, okay, right. So, we'll get, it's actually too much weight. Okay, so if we put it further forward, that'll give us room at the back, and we can then keep on adding weight at the front, right? Oh, guys, it's already better. Well, it's not perfect, but we're getting there. So it's tipping forward too. Is it tipping forward too much? Is it tipping forward too much? No, it's tipping. Is it tipping forward or backwards? What just happened there? I can't actually remember. Okay, so there's too much weight on the front. Interesting. Let's chuck that fan back on the back. I'm also going too far away. Let's go back to the SCU so we can scoop the stuff up. Right, what do we think? Yes, yes. Okay, so that weight on the back's helped that a little bit. We're getting there, guys. I'm neglecting chat. Landing gear. Thongstar says, add a light block to raise rotor above tail rotor. A light block. Interesting. Yes! Oh, gosh, you're a genius. So we can put one there. Come back. Where are you going? Oh, wait. Does that mean I can push this back as far as I want? Yeah, it does. Huh. Okay, we're getting there. So we have lift, sort of. Lift is sorted. Now we need to figure out how we're going to pitch. So let's see, what is pitch WNS? Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to add. Do I add? Will gyros help? Let's see what. That's an explosive bolt. That's all axis gyro. Is that too big? Probably too much, isn't it? Let's start off small with some venture gyros. See if that does anything. Use a trim gyro. Interesting. Get one of the Hawkeye brackets and put it on top of the center, then put the Hawkeye helicopter blade on top of that. You wouldn't have to worry about putting the tail rotor so far back then. Yeah, okay, so brackets. Yeah, let's use a bracket. Let's not use a 1x1. Let's use a bracket. Brackets are better. Hawkeye. Bracket, bracket, bracket. A large bracket or a small bracket? Jack bracket. Elbow bracket. Is that what we need? No. I want it to be quite discreet. That's actually what we need. That's exactly what we need. Perfect. Right, let's get this. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe the big rotor was too big. Ah, it's too small. That's puny. Guys, that's embarrassingly small. Let's get rid of that. Big rotor it is. Yeah. Right. Okay, we need some pitch. So, what can we add to add pitch? A small block, fifth block under blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not what you mean, is it? You do mean a small bracket, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, cool. You could use a trim gyro. Okay, trim gyros might be better. Trim gyros might be better than venture. Let's have a look. Pitch trim. Oh, better feature, right? Where are you? Here he is. Let's zoom in a bit. Don't go there. Come on. There we go. Okay, so this is going to provide some sort of balance, right? Still need a bit of pitch on here. We've got turning. Do we have turning? Sort of. Wow, that pitch trim is doing work, guys. Right, let's turn it down. And let's return back. Boop. That's overly complicating things just a bit, I think. That's confusing me. A large rotor and a small rotor on top of that. A large rotor, a small. Yes! Let's do that! I'm just stealing all of your ideas, Tweak. Does that do anything? What does it do, though? Incredible lift. Good. That's that. We don't need any more lift, I don't think. Right, it was pitch that we needed, wasn't it? What's going to add pitch to this? Adjustment thrusters would. A wing would actually add pitch, wouldn't it? One tip. Too much. Yeah, using the right bar. Okay, cool. Right. I'm going to chuck these on here. Just 'cause I think this looks wicked, and that's purely aesthetic. Is that going to add pitch? Guys, I may have accidentally just fixed this problem. Too much, too much, too much. Okay, we're a bit light. We're too light. I feel like having the double rotor situation might be a bit much. Oh, we're off. Ah, come on. Right. Yeah, it's probably a bit... Also, my poor blocks are... It's a shame you can't have invincibility in here as well. Am I going to need to add healing bubbles just so I don't die? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Go away. Right, one big... Let's try a little one. Let's try a little one and then we can build from there. We don't want too much thrust. This isn't going to be enough. This is pathetic. Okay, okay. Guys, what am I doing wrong? Now you can remove the small bracket and replace it with a small rotor. Oh wow. We can do that, can't we? Thing is, we just did it. It was a bit too much. Oh, this is... I mean, it looks great. Maybe we just block it out with a load of blocks. Okay, so this is just to add a bit of weights to the front. And we can build out from here. Cool, alright. Let's get into build beam. Let's get some curves going on here. Yeah? I think that's looking half decent. Even if I do say so myself. That tail could do with a bit of more aesthetics. Although it's looking like he's like doing this. Yeah, exactly, to Wikipedia. It has to be a good example for people that don't know how helis work as to how helis work, right? So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove all that. I want a large bracket. I'm going to just stick a huge bracket on the back end of this. Couple of them? What do we think? Is that like ridiculous? Probably. Who cares? Does that look ridiculous, guys? I think it looks a bit daft. Go away. Will some adjustment thrusters down the sides help in any way? Come on. Find the spot. Oh, okay, there's not enough anchor points. There we go, that's what I wanted. Looks silly, doesn't it? What type of heli? Scout? Just a super basic heli that just does the absolute basics of lift and pitch. Obviously, it needs to have adjustable thrust on the lift, or throttle on the lift. Do we need another landing gear at the back? Probably. Let's have a look. Small landing gear, just one at the back, just so it doesn't topple over. Perfect. Right, how does this operate? Let's see. Too much, too much, too much. Right. We're too front heavy now, so we need some stuff on the back to keep us grounded. Let's pop one on here, pop one on here. Actually, these corners could do with a bit of a corner block. Is that what I need? Yeah. Boom. Okay, lovely. Looking good. I mean, it's not looking great. These adjustment thrusters, I feel, can be hidden under here. So let's do that. Come back. Come back. Wicked. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. Right, what's happening? Sorry, chat, I'm neglecting you again. This is meant to be an example. Yes, so did you ask what the trim gyro does, or is it just... Or did I just mishear something? No, yeah, no. We know what the trim gyro does, but for those that don't know, it allows you to set your pitch at a certain angle, so you can sort of just fly along with an aggressive nose-down posture. One more tiny landing gear on the bottom of the tail fan. Ah, that might be a better place for this one to go. Is it? Maybe not. Anyway. Okay. Let's just... Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're off. Sort of. Too much, too much. So let's just see if this works. Okay, so we've got turning. We can turn. Sort of. Here we go. We're off. We're off. Ah, okay, right. I think there's too much thrust coming from the rotors. Oh. I also think my key bindings are wrong. They are. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's pitch up. Up we go. Come on. There we go. There's some weird things going on with these rotors. Too much, okay. Too much thrust and it tips over. But if we just find that sweet spot, we can coast along nicely, which is good. I'm going to go back because we're getting too far away. Too far away from safety. Trim gyro. Okay, right, let's get the trim gyro on here then. Yeah, the reason I had it and then took it off was because I felt like it was going to overcomplicate things for my poor little brain. Okay, can we fit it in here? It'd be amazing if we could. If I take one of these off, is that... Yeah, it's going to break my whole tech. God bless the undo button. I have lost my adjustment thrusters. Come on, lie down. Lie down. There we go. Right. Is it going to do anything? Let's find out. Okay, so those adjustment thrusters that were on here that are no longer on here are somehow applying downward pitch. Huh. Okay, right. Exploit. I'm going to remove the pitch trim gyro because I feel like it's overly complicating things. I want to just make sure we get the actual mechanics down first. So, with that in mind, let's get rid of that. I'm going to just use the one big bracket for one big propeller for now with the bracket because that seems to be working better. Let's pop it there. also means we don't need any more ridiculous brackets on the back, which is good. Okay, looking better already. Maybe we don't even need that. Maybe we add like a medium bracket. Okay, let's drag a block there. It's Christmas, guys. Christmas music. That's a small bracket. Where is the medium bracket? Right, here we go. No, we want this one. Yes. Looking good. Let's get these on here again. Alright, cool. So let's just see how this goes. Man, helicopters are tricky, aren't they? Bit more? Bit more? Why aren't we getting off the ground? Ooh. Alright. So we're leaning back, which is fine because we can add more stuff to the front. We've got all this space to add more stuff, right? So let's just do that. I'm going to cover up this, what's it called? Bracket a little bit. So let's look at some blocks we can use. Don't we do anything? Nope. I need this. This is what I need. Yeah! Gives a bit more protection to that bracket. And then, how about this? How about we get rid of you, and we get rid of you. Alright, you'll be back. One in there, one in there. Yeah. Alright, cool. What's everyone saying? You're in build beam, the children driver won't show what's... Yeah, I thought I was not in build beam. Thongstyle, whenever we want to replace a part that could break the tech, I put a few splint blocks in around it first and replace the blocks I need and finally remove the splint. That is a very good idea. Top tip from Thongstyle. Attach a block to the rest of your tech, remove that one and place the thing, then get rid of the placeholder. Yeah, so kind of like a... splint. Yeah, it does look like a nice cake. It does, doesn't it? Maybe the large... I still don't like that he looks like he's doing this, so let's try and change that. Let's get some medium landing gear on here. Brilliant. They don't actually attach in the way that the other ones did, which is kind of annoying. We could kind of pop you on here, but then you're just going to look more blocky. I know. Yeah. Bit too forward. There we go. Let's put these back on here. And on here. Interesting, guys. Yeah. Alright. I'm also going to add just a long sloped one on the back here. so. Does it need that? I don't know if it needs that. We could add a weapons pylon, but that might be a bit of overkill. All right, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Let's get rid of the ones that we don't need. Do we need this? Don't need that. Okay, so all this space under here we can fill in. Do we need that? We needed that. We needed that. Here, okay, all right. Okay, I'm happy with it just landing on the tail. Maybe we shouldn't be happy with it landing on the tailgate. What landing gear can we add at the back? Landing gear. There. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Oh, we could put a resource block or two in the carry slot, so it looks like it has a purpose. Yeah. To the loudest. The mouse is right by the microphone. It has more insect. Look now. The military will call you for ideas soon. Yeah. It looks like his heli is Pitbull that skipped leg day. It does look like that. Gosh, that's scary though, isn't it? It's quite oh, please don't break. Tech, please don't break. Here we go. Nah. I'm not feeling it. Maybe we bulk this middle bit out a bit. Add a bit of weight. What can we add under here? Also, I'm not going to use that block. I'm going to use super long one. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so. Back a bit. Right, let's see how we get on with this. Still not very balanced. So do we need more? We need more weight on the front. Where are you going? Come back. More weight on the front. Okay, yeah, so we can fill this bit in the middle out with, what can we use? Weapons, I suppose. What have we got? What can we use? So, okay, so first things first, we need to get it to be balanced, right? And at the minute, it's tipping backwards, so we need to either adjust the thrust, but we can't because I've built around the rotor. And anyway, I've got a feeling if we moved it back, it'd then start tipping forward anyway. So we need to basically tweak around how much weight we put on the front. So let's move this forward, give ourselves a bit of space here. Let's just chuck blocks on and see what difference this makes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've added 6 more blocks to the front of the tech. Already I'm feeling good about this. Is it just going to go straight? Please just go straight up. Nope. Okay, so get rid of you. Not that I think that was causing the problem. Too much. Okay. More weight at the front. Do we pull this thing forward a bit? I'm going to put the cab there. Let's get a 2 block or a, should we get a 3 block? Is there a 3 block? There isn't a 3 block. Let's get a 2 block. Right, so that's giving us a bit more weight towards the front. I feel like they're not really doing anything because that's in the middle. Let's lighten the load at the back a bit. Let's chuck some of this back in here. Right, this is purely experimental at this point, guys. We're getting better. We're not just flying back. Okay. Does the rotor need to be slap bang in the middle then? Maybe it does. Budgie forward a bit. So let's get rid of you completely. Still doing that. Okay. Right, landing gear can go. Let's just get it going up first. Okay, here we go. Might have to go back to the drawing board on this one, guys. I think it's a life balance issue. Maybe move the rotor as far forward as possible and then add the small one on top of the back fan. Would take a few blocks. Move that. Yeah, lift balance. Okay, right. Right, let's turn these rotors down, all the way down. Don't load new things, please. Let's get rid of that. Add a new rotor because I've done so much damage to it. Okay, right. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's get a functioning helicopter. Right, okay. Plan, guys. Functioning helicopter before style, right? So let's just get it working as intended. And then we can tweak how we style it based around how it works. Okay, here we go, here we go. Well, that works. I think that counts as being semi-balanced. So it's tipping backwards, so we can still do with a bit more weight at the front, right? So let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's just add more blocks. Right. Okay, too much at the front. Too much at the front. Get rid of 2. Hey, we're off. Well, it's tipping back a bit. Yes. Okay, right. So let's dampen that down to 0. So, I'm actually going to get rid of that as well. Cool. Right. Function over style always. Tail rotor is heavy. Yeah, I think that's causing us a bit more grief than it should. What alternatives have we got for a tail rotor? How about this? Not that. Not that. Okay, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Whoops, excuse me, chat. That's going to be rather loud. Do you know what? I'm going to put that tail rotor back on. I don't know really what purpose it's serving other than looking cool. And I'm also going to put some propellers on. Great. I forgot Hawk, I don't have any propellers. A reliable adjustment thruster unit, perfect for steering underground text through the ungrounded text through the air. Okay. Hover pad's not going to do us anything. Pluming definitely isn't. Spread wing, not so much. A jet engine. Now let's go with an orthodox helicopter, because I'm thinking of propelling us forward with acceleration, but I think what we need to do is get that lift up and then pitch forward so that we can go vis-a-vis. Which I think, yeah, the pitch trim gyro would come in handy for that. Right, let's get in build beam. Right, I'm determined to get this to work now, guys. With the pitch trim gyro is it's an obnoxious shape. Here we go, right. So this is one way to control a helicopter, I suppose. That tail fin is doing some work. And then when we come into land, reset that power down to 0. Boom. Interesting. If you mount the tail rotor lower, it will lean into turns. If you mount the tail rotor lower, it will lean into. Move the rotor one back. Okay, cool. Let's try that. Yes! We're off. Okay, let's go back. Off we go. Too much, too much, too much. Let's find that sweet spot. It should be about 30, I reckon. 30? A bit more? What you need with helicopters really is that little bit of a boost. A little bit of a bump to get you up. Okay, 40 seems to be the sweet number. And that's just taking us straight up. Okay. Is it the pitch trim gyro doing that? Whoa, no way is this taking us an hour. It's taking us an hour to get to here. When do you unlock crafty mic quests? You unlock crafty. Do you mean in co-op? Tyrantin 1. Because it's not available in co-op campaign just yet. Forward thrusters can help stabilize and give momentum. Forward thrusters. Yeah, I was toying with the idea of forward thrusters. Is that pitch trim gyro doing anything? Apart from adding weight. Much needed weight. Okay. I'm going to move this forward. No one come back. There we go. Yeah, see, to me that seems more intuitive. Bill boom. Cool, okay. So we're turning, sort of. No way to control pitch yet though. And the pitch trim gyros seem to throw us way off whack. So, what do you add to a plane to add pitch? I reckon those tail fans are doing the job. So let's chuck a couple of them on. Wingtip on the back here, and another one there. It's added more weight. Of course it has, so we need to rebalance that. Let's get a couple of blocks at the front. A little bit more power. Okay, cool. Too much. Guys, wingtips aren't a solution here, is it? Gyro, yeah. Wings, wings, wings. Rockets to a plane. To add pitch, put an adjustment thruster at the front or the back of the heli. Okay. So we're going to have to go a bit off track because these adjustment thrusters. Do we just have the one? Should we just have the one? Yeah, okay. All right, let's get rid of you. You. And you. Oh, what happened there? That's what happened there. Okay, so we're a bit back heavy now, but we're getting somewhere. And I was able to add pitch to the thing. So, we need to add a few more blocks at the front. Apparently, an adjustment thruster is lighter than a 1x1 block. Who'd have thunk it? Let's get you in here, and you in here. Still a bit back heavy, or not back heavy. Bit more weight at the front, a couple more blocks. 1, 2, here we go. Nope. Okay, so the payoff, I don't want to, do I want to bring it back at one more? Bring the big rotor back, let's see what impact that has. Because I don't want to overburden it, I don't want to put too much weight on. Ah, my rotor. So now there may be too much weight at the front because of what I've just done. So let's just get rid of a couple of these. Ah, guys. Yes. And we've got turning. We've got turning and we've got pitch. It's not turning exactly how I would want it to, but I think we've done it. Okay. Shido's telling me off. He's saying the adjustment thrusters cannot put force down if you mount them on the bottom. You have to attach them on the side. But then it looked rubbish. Alright, how about that? We've also added more weight, so this is going to mess with the balance. Woo! Because I can be a stunt helicopter pilot. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. So they need to be on the side, right? Don't take a snapshot of this garbage. B, okay, right. Let's get rid of you, let's get rid of you. Come here. You are now... Now when you say on the side, one front and back if you want it nicely balanced. Force down if you put... Come on. Find that sweet spot. Where does it attach to then? Alright. Undo that. So is that still not going to work then? Yeah, okay. I thought I had it. I'm so upset. Let's chuck a couple of adjustment thrusters on the back. No, do you know what? I thought we had it. I'm going to take Shido's advice as advice. I'm going to get rid of that. Cool. Right, so we've got pitch. Pitch there, I think. Right, let's go. What am I thinking? I'm also neglecting chat quite a lot. You need a new tanky weapon pylons. Am I the only one that keeps holding my R&B trying to rotate the screen? Throw a battery behind the cab. Move the main prop back 1 block. Even further. See what that does. Come back. Thank you. I've got a feeling this is going to tip us forward. Yeah. Okay. My cab's about to explode, guys. I'm about to die. I'm going to put a new cab on. Goodbye, old cab. Yeah. What I want is a nicely balanced little lift off, which we get with this, right? So it's nice, everything's working as intended. Yes. We find that sweet spot. The adjustment thrusters pitch me forward. Don't quite know what's going on there though. Why does it flip out there? We can put some adjustment thrusters at the back to do their thing. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? I want those blocks back. It was a medium bracket, wasn't it? Let's get my wing, my hover, not hover, rotor. There we go. I'm not going to add the wings on it this time. Good. That's, don't know what happened there. Stop flipping over. Broken the wing as well. Right, get rid of you. Don't need you. You're making me rubbish. Although, I know these were doing something. Let's put them back. Let's put some. I'm actually not going to go all Hawkeye. That's an insane thing to do. One-way adjustment thrusters. Eventually, one-way adjustment thruster is great block for adjusting precision controls to a hover or flying tech in a single direction only. Unlike the 5-way version, this block lets you limit the exact direction of them. Okay. So that's going to add thrust. Is that going to work? This might just work, guys. It's not going to work. Is it because I've added more weight? Hop, hop, hop. Up we go. Oh, right. Guys, I'm absolutely awful. That was awful. I'm 15 minutes over. I've not achieved anything. I don't know how you guys felt about that, but that was awful. So what we're going to do, I'm going to leave it there. Let's just have another look at what it took me an hour to make this. It took me an hour. Helicopters aren't my bag. They're just not. So there you go. See you later, guys. That was awful. Just destroyed it. So if anything, those are tips on what not to do. Don't go to desktop. There we go. Don't do any of those things that I did. It was silly. What I was trying to do was make just the basics of a helicopter work. So that linear lift with throttled linear lift. Linear lift, that makes sense. Yeah, throttled lift with the rotors. And then that tail rudder to give you the ability to turn. And then what I couldn't get right after it was balanced was pitch. Oh, you guys, always so supportive. But yeah, it's really tricky. Helicopters are hard. I think Shido was onto something. Yeah, you can always use adjustment thrusters. Trouble is, they look rubbish. I'm not a fan of the way adjustment thrusters look. Anyway, I am learning. I've only been here over a year. You know, give me a break, guys. TerraTech's hard. That's going to do it for this week. So because I failed miserably, I want to see what you guys do. So for next week's community core, I want you to give me the best Hawkeye helicopters you can, because they've got to be better than that. Just make sure, and bearing in mind, these are to replace the mini heli that's in creative, right? So you know when you load into a new creative game, you've got one example tech from each corporation. The mini heli is a bit rubbish. I mean, I could be wrong. I tried flying it earlier and it was actually fine. So we want to try and look at replacing that. Yeah, all right. I'll take the praise. Give me the praise. Praise me. Yeah. So yeah, next week, show me what you got with a Hawkeye themed mini heli. I want to know what I did wrong. Make sure the instructions are as simple and as straightforward to follow as possible, because the design is meant to be for people to use in creative. So yeah, you've loaded into a creative game for the first time. You want to know how helis work. This is what you load in. Do your worst. Zongu, your friends and you started playing co-op. That's awesome. What are you building? Have you managed to get very far? I can try to make a simple one and put it on Discord, and you can try and make the take apart. Okay. Yeah. So Shido, if you want to, we'll do it for next week's community core. So for those that don't know, community core, we get you guys to submit loads of text, things that you've been working on, things that you've built over the last sort of few weeks, and we'll basically just show them off. So if you give us the instructions, we'll go through them, and those will be put up on our forum. For those that don't know, go to forum. I never get this right. There we go. I got it right. So in there, and then there's the text sub forum. You can submit your text there. Guys, I could stay here all day. I would if I could, but unfortunately, there's videos to be made. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thanks for stopping by and for all the wicked advice. Genuinely, I wouldn't have got anywhere if it wasn't for you guys. You're the best. Big love to everyone in chat. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, James is well enough in 2 weeks, so we can do a we can do a modded sort of how you mod in TerraTech. Yeah. Double thumbs up. Yeah. Have a good one, guys. See you soon. Bye.